Shelter Mortgage, flexibility, professionalism, and service. Let us custom build a mortgage for you.
Hello, Prudential Sales Executives, for our video message of the week. All right, this week's message is entitled, The Stories We Tell Ourselves. Now, I'm going to submit something to you, that everything we tell ourselves is a story. Forget about truth or non-truth for a second. Everything we tell ourselves is a story. All right, with that in mind, we've all heard this concept of perception is reality. What we perceive, okay, is reality. Well, if that's true, and I think we all do believe that's true in many, many ways, then the stories we tell ourselves is very, very powerful and important. That's what today's video message is all about. I want to give you some things to think about. First of all, let's talk about the business environment that we're in. Hit on inventory, maybe appraisal issues, maybe what's going on with multiple offers, whatever you want to pick. The story that you're telling yourself regarding those aspects will absolutely affect the way you do business in the marketplace. I mean, let me ask you another question. What is possible for your buyers and sellers? I mean, what's going on in their minds right now? Do you think that the way you present and the stories you've told yourself will affect the presentations that you give to a buyer or a seller? Okay, without a doubt, I promise you, I need a leap of faith, that the way you talk to yourself, those stories you tell yourselves, will affect your presentations. Let me give you a little thought here. Sales, true sales, quality sales, is the transference of enthusiasm. That's really what sales is. When you're excited and really pumped up and believe this is a great thing to do, that sales presentation really is so powerful because guess what? That story you're very, very excited about. Well, anytime we hit different challenges, okay, or hurdles that we have to get over in the market, sometimes we start repeating that story to us and we end up getting focused on the challenge, okay, and maybe the wall to get over, and that comes through within our sales presentations. Another question, and this is about you. What is possible for you? We're done with half the year, okay? 6 months has gone by of 2012, right? What is possible for you? I really want you to think about this, and I want you to know and internalize how powerful those stories you tell yourself can affect your success. Let me give you an example. You've probably all heard this. Remember that no one could run a 4-minute mile until the first person broke the 4-minute mile mark. Then, within months, numerous people were being able to run a 4-minute mile. Now, do we really believe they just got quicker, okay, by luck during that time? No. They ended up telling themselves a different story, a very, very powerful story that says, you know what? It can be done, which means I can do it. Okay? Just one little change really affected their performance. And that's powerful. And that's what happens in any business, and of course, including our business. All right? The stories we tell ourselves is very, very important. I want you to always be cognizant of it. I want to leave you today with a quote from Aristotle. Okay? Very powerful quote. When I was writing our video message today and came about this quote, it really meshed in what we're talking about today. It is the mark of an educated mind to be able to entertain a thought without accepting it. Without accepting it. Let me reiterate that. It is the mark of an educated mind to be able to entertain a thought without accepting that. What does that mean? Well, that ultimately means that no matter what is happening around us, it's okay to take it in and say, okay, this sounds to me that it could be a challenge, but that doesn't mean you accept it. You evaluate it, okay? You come up with your solution, and then you shoot for success. That's the story you want to tell yourself. Have a great week, everybody, and we'll talk to you next week. Bye-bye.